Hey guys, it's me. I'm alone today. The security blanket has been released and now I am alone. Basically, today's video is going to be my to be read for July, August, and possibly the beginning of October. I read books really fast. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books here. Anyway, we should probably get started because we don't want another 10-minute video, right? Book number 1 is the book that I'm currently reading, or rereading I should say, because it's this book. Basically, I'm rereading this book. It's called Exposure. It's by Kathy Reichs. It's part of her... It's book number 4 in the Viral series, which is her young adult series. If you didn't know that Kathy Reichs wrote a young adult series, it's fucking great. I was gonna read you the blurb of this, but it kind of won't make sense really because it's the 4th book. So maybe I'll just get the first book down and read the blurb of that one. This is the first book. This is Virals. This is what started it all. I love this book series so much. Wow, this blurb is really long. Adventure has always been in 14-year-old Tori Brennan's blood. After all, she is the niece of world-famous forensic anthropologist Temperance Brennan. So when she moves to the middle of nowhere Morris Island, South Carolina, to live with a marine biologist dad she's never known, Tori does the best she can to adjust to her new life. There she meets a group of local kids who are just as sci-fi as she is, science geeks who've grown up exploring the backwoods marshlands of nearby Loggerhead Island. But there's something strange going on at Loggerhead Research Institute, maybe even something deadly. After rescuing a stray wolf dog pup from a top-secret lab, Tori and her friends are exposed to a rare strain of canine parvovirus, changing them and their DNA forever. Now, with newly heightened senses and canine quick reflexes, they'll have to solve a cold case murder that's suddenly become very hot. That is, if they can stay alive long enough to catch the killer's scent. Fortunately, they are now more than friends. They are a pack. They are Virals. This is my dream. I want to be Tori. Ta-da! That's right, people. I'm a classics girl too. I read young adult fiction and also classics. Go me. Very weird sense of book taste, but you know. This is Homer's The Odyssey, which I haven't read yet and I've really been wanting to read for a while. Complex and epic in its scope, Homer's The Odyssey was written almost 3,000 years ago and is considered to be the foundation stone upon which literary culture was built. After the fall of the city of Troy, Greek warrior hero Odysseus journeys home to Ithaca after the Greek victory over the Trojans. On his travels, he passes through surreal and foreign lands, challenged at every turn by gods and mythical beasts. Widely read and celebrated as the most important ancient Greek text along with its prequel, the Iliad, the Odyssey explores the powerful and universal themes of courage, strength of mind, and temptation. I started reading it, but I have to be in the mood to read a classic, especially when it's so you know how classics are. Sometimes the text is really old English and you're just sitting there reading the same sentence over again and being like, I think I get what this says. I mean, most of the time I'm pretty good with it, but when I started trying to read that I was just like, nah, need something modern. I'll go back to it when I feel in a classics mood. Harry Potter. This is the 2nd book. If you didn't know that, because it says Chamber of Secrets right there. I started rereading these. But I reread the first one when I was in London. I read the book at the same time that Stephen Fry was saying the words into my brain. It's good. Also, the audiobooks are narrated by Stephen Fry, which is so good. His voice is so funny, and his impression of Snape is probably my favourite thing in the world. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes is also on the list. I've read A Study in Scarlet and The Sign of Four, and this is the next one. And it has a culmination of a lot of Sherlock Holmes works. I've read one of them, as you can see, bookmark, but I haven't read any more because, like I said before, I need to get in the classical frame of mind. But I've been wanting to read some more of this. Yes, Sarah J Maas, love her. This is A Court of Mist and Fury, which is the 2nd book in her other series. The first one was called A Court of Thorns and Roses. If you've read her Throne of Glass series, this is really good. I mean, I've only read the first book. This is the 2nd one, just came out. I'm really excited to read it. But it's in my big stack of books to read because there's a massive pile. So this is the first book, A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's really good. I'm going to read you the blurb because there's no point starting on the 2nd book. Feyre is a huntress. She thinks nothing of slaughtering a wolf to capture its prey, but like all mortals, she fears what lingers mercilessly beyond the forest, and she will learn that taking the life of a magical creature comes at a high price. Imprisoned in an enchanted court in her enemy's kingdom, Feyre is free to roam but forbidden to escape. Her captor's body bears the scars of fighting, and his face is always masked, but his piercing stare draws her ever closer. As Feyre's feelings for Tamlin begin to burn through every warning she's been told about his kind, an ancient wicked shadow grows. Feyre must find a way to break a spell or lose her heart forever. Okay, so this one is another classic. Ta-da! So I've already read this, for school, because everyone needs to read this for school. And I really liked it. And I'm not one of those people that, enjoys books that I'm being forced to read. It was really strange for me to actually like a book that I was being forced to read. But I lost my copy of it, which was really upsetting. So for my 21st birthday, my parents bought me this and Go Set a Watchman in the same style. I will be rereading this. Here is The Inquisition. Yay! This is written by one of the guys who... He started on Wattpad, which was really cool. This is the second book of his debut series. I really loved his first book. It's really cool. And as soon as I saw that this was out, I was like, yes! I got really excited. I just look at that cover though. It just looks great, and the story is brilliant. And it just makes me happy. So I'm going to do what I did with all the other ones that are in series that weren't the first. I'm going to read you the blurb of the first book. This is the first book. It's called The Novice. One boy's ability to summon demons will change the fate of an empire. Fletcher is just an orphan training as a blacksmith apprentice when he discovers he has a rare ability to summon demons from another world. Chased from his village for a crime he did not commit, Fletcher must travel with his demon to the Vulcan's Academy, where the gifted few are taught the lost art of summoning. Only the most talented will become battle mages and fight in the Empire's war against the orcs. Orcs, that sold me completely. Fletcher must endure deadly lessons to gain control of his gift and prepare for the end of the year tournaments that will determine his fate in the war. But sinister forces infect, new friendships and rivalries grow. With no one but his demon Ignatius by his side, Fletcher must decide where his loyalties lie. The fate of the Empire is in his hands. I guess that's it. Okay, I'm done now. To Be Read is finished. Those are books. Love books. Okay, bye.